One of the characters that caught my attention in this new tier chapter of OP Playtime, without a doubt, was DOGDAY. Join me to create 3 versions of this character with clay, and also I will be telling you more about him and about this new chapter, so get comfortable and enjoy this video.
You're Pappy's angel. Come to save us. Nothing left to save. Not here.
DOGDAY is a toy produced by Playtime Co., debuting as a minor antagonist in Chapter 3, Deep Sleep. He is the proclaimed leader of the Smiling Critters, which later stood after being transferred as an experiment for the Bigger Bodies Initiative. DOGDAY originally coexisted in harmony with the Smiling Critters group, each having their own corresponding Bigger Bodies experiment. Following the events that took place during the Hour of Joy, the gang began to drift apart, leaving DOGDAY as the sole survivor. Catnap then imprisoned DOGDAY in a concealed cell within the playhouse, subjecting him to endless torment due to his disobedience to the prototype. After powering the playhouse's backup generator, while fending off against the ruined critters, the player finds DOGDAY imprisoned with several of his limbs missing. And he mentions the following.
That thing, Catnap, the prototype is his god, and this is what he does to heretics. These little toys follow Catnap to avoid that very fate, and in return, they are fed. We try to fight it, the prototype's control. I am the last of the Smiling Critters.
Immediately after that, the ruined critters realized their opportunity and did away at DOGDAY's body, crawling into his skin and using his corpse as their new vessel to pursue the ex-employee with. DOGDAY is an anthropomorphic canine characterized by an orange fur that complements his expressive black eyes, floppy ears, and sleek black nose. His features extend to a sunshine yellow outer mouth and belly, while a touch of golden brown graces his paws, ears, and the left side of his face. In line with the other Smiling Critters, DOGDAY sports a perpetual white toothless grin, his inner mouth shrouded in mysterious darkness. A distinct black zipper gracefully traces down his center, showcasing a captivating gold sun pendant surrounded by radiant orange sun rays. The Bigger Bodies version of DOGDAY takes on a rash, monstrous appearance. Completely bisected at the waist, all that remains of DOGDAY is a thin dilapidated torso, stained with blood and held together with a tan leather belt lightly to keep the remains of his innards from falling out. He has large black stitches connecting both arms to his body, which end in 2 massive human-like hands, and like Catnap, his black pupils have white irises. Also, like Catnap, he possesses large black sockets with no discernible eyes until possessed by ruined critters. DOGDAY's cartoon appearance is roughly the same as his toy appearance, albeit with his zipper line removed, the addition of white pupils, and the zipper pendant now attached to a black necklace. It features a variety of shapes, colors, and textures. In general, warm tones such as red, orange, and yellow predominate. The motto of this character mentions the following. This is DOGDAY, the sunny, strong, and determined leader of our critters. Each trusts him to find the bright side in any situation, and to have a friendly word of encouragement should they feel down. He'll always keep his friends going, no matter what. According to his X or Twitter description, DOGDAY is a heroic character and the trusted leader of the Smiling Critters group. As shown by his pendant, DOGDAY has a sunny demeanor, always looking at the bright side of things and encouraging others in their time of need. Like the other 6 Smiling Critters, excluding Catnap, DOGDAY seems to have acrophobia or fear of wind, though he have had early attempts to convince the others that the windy storm will pass. As DOGDAY inhales the red smoke exhaled by Catnap during the closing scene of the Smiling Critters cartoon, DOGDAY exhibits a more unnerving and sinister personality. He shows signs of insanity, addiction, and mania when inhaling catnap sleeping poppy gas, laughing hysterically with the others until he passes out. Despite his confinement, DOGDAY has extensive knowledge about catnap, his motivations, and other beings like the ring critters and their views toward catnap as depicted in his monologue. In DOGDAY's dismembered state, he is unable to move beyond simple head movements and turns. He seems to be aware of his predicament and prioritizes the player's situation over his own during his final moments. DOGDAY was initially launched alongside the remaining smiling critters, making headlines through both his merchandise and show entirely dedicated to the team. In these cartoons, DOGDAY would be depicted as a leading figure who made attempts to uplift the mood to any situation, even in frightening ones. The events of the Smiling Critters cartoon, one of many cartoons produced by Playtime Pictures, unfold at DOGDAY's house on a stormy and windy night, evident by the dark and unsettled atmosphere. Inside the house, a clock reads 10:05 p.m. before switching to 10:06 p.m. All of the smiling critters, except for Catnap, are huddled together in the living room, wrapped in blankets and having worried expressions on their faces. Bobby Bearhug says the howling wind is scary, and the tension increases as a branch snaps off of a tree, causing Crafticorn to cower under her blanket and say she can sleep. DOGDAY attempts to uplift the mood by reassuring everyone that everything will be okay. Suddenly, there is a knock at the front door, startling the 7 critters. The door then opens to reveal Catnap. The critters plead for Catnap to assist them in falling asleep. In response, a cloud of red gas billows out of Catnap's mouth. The rest of the critters begin to laugh hysterically and uncontrollably as he spreads smoke, with the laughter building in volume and amplification. Reaching a climax, the critters collapse, sleeping peacefully, while Catnap sits alone on the couch, staring at the camera. With this chilling freeze frame, the credits roll, acknowledging the producers and cast who made the cartoon. After the player frantically powers the Playhouse's backup generator while being chased by the ring critters, which includes Wither version of DOGDAY plushies that were subjected to the Bigger Bodies initiative, they enter a cushion-tiled prison adorned with empty cells. Upon making an attempt to turn with the right corner, the player is subjected to DOGDAY, bound in a cell with the lower half of his body severed. DOGDAY acknowledges the player's presence, revealing that he's the last of the smiling critters, implying all other than him and Catnap had perished. Referring to the ex-employee as Poppy's Angel, DOGDAY reveals that the ring critters follow Catnap to avoid a similar fate to the originals, stating that they must exercise caution. He continues, stating that Catnap believes the prototype is his god and that he is held captive because of his alternate views towards the prototype, which were primarily against 10 of 6 being the factory savior after the Hour of Joy. He suddenly cut mid-sentence as a horde of ring critters crawling to him through the open parts of his body, eating away at his flesh from the inside. DOGDAY exclaims for the player to run before his remains fall to the floor. The ring critters take control of his arms, later hijacking the entire body and pursuing the player around Playhouse. Before catching up with the player, his corpse is barricaded behind a closed door, presumably dying as heard by the screams that follow. Unlike most Bigger Bodies experiments, DOGDAY doesn't display any remarkable characteristics compared to other creations. While most experiments are designed as Warforce for Playtime Co., DOGDAY stands out from other supervisors like Mommy Longlegs, who mainly has her unique elastic plastic and arachnid capabilities. Despite being confined to his cell for an extended period, DOGDAY has managed to maintain a long lifespan, presumably adapting to his situation after the Hour of Joy. This suggests that DOGDAY spent a decade in captivity by catnap, which is noteworthy as most experiments typically desire to replenish their hunger. Some interesting facts about this character are that in terms of appearance, DOGDAY seems to be based on an American Cocker Spaniel. DOGDAY was one of the first smiling critters to be revealed, alongside Crafty Corn and Kickin' Chicken. DOGDAY was the 5th smiling critter to have his description revealed on Twitter. For whatever reason, in the info card revealed on Twitter, he doesn't have an orange spot around his left eye. His name could be based on DOGDAY, a game developed in 1987 for PC of the same name. His name may also be based off the term Dog Days, which partially originated from ancient Rome, where dogs were sacrificed at the beginning of the summer to appease Cyrus, the god known as the Dog Star. Fans have speculated that DOGDAY is experiment 1160. His scent, vanilla, is used traditionally to promote relaxation and reduce stress. As such, DOGDAY shares both similarities and contrast with catnap. Both vanilla and lavender, the latter referred to in folklore as the calming plant, are both traditionally associated with relaxation. The contrast comes with catnap's puppy gas, despite DOGDAY nor the other smiling critters not inhabiting the ability. Whilst it relieves stress through putting people to sleep, it doesn't relax people in the slightest, as shown with the reactions of DOGDAY and the other smiling critters in the cartoon, and with the mention of it giving kids nightmares in Catnap Recall. This has been all for the moment. I hope you like these 3 versions of DOGDAY. Comment which one was your favorite. If you want me to make more characters of this chapter, let me know in the comments. Also, I invite you to subscribe and leave your like. With this, you support me a lot. Greetings, take care, and see you in the next video.